la victoria 400. Suena que es Cowboys.
Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start here is Tua. Tua hit and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that...
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 57 yards. is. And the Dolphins are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the left side, a catch by White. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They'll run it here with Bernard.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. From the gun, it's Brady. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Tua, and going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. In motion, Hill. On 3rd down, here's Gasket. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, back to Gasket. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Slot man moves right. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
It's a run with Mostert, and he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Julio Jones, and in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Julio Jones, 70 yards. And the Bucs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked about one coach who said his emphasis this was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. A short kick taken at the 18. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Motion right is Wilson. On first down, Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
It was a dime look on defense. 2 empty defensive backs on the field and covered essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Still a one-possession game, 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard. But there are definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Again, it's Fournette. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
In motion, Hill. After the turnover, it's Tua.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. In motion, Hill.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Throw with Tagovailoa. Flush to his right.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Keeping it himself from 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
Wow.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They fake the handoff. Now Tua buying time to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are right back in this football game.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is caught by Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brady's throw there complete.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brady to throw again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Rashad White.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground.
No. Sorry.
But he will not get it. As it will remain a
Oh sí, oh sí. Y hoy esta canción, sí, sí, oh sí, oh sí. Aquí llegó, sí, aquí llegó, sí, aquí llegó el que tenía que llegar. Oh sí.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 89 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for. Leading the fourth quarter, this is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. He's got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get down this time to 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Mostert. Here, back at the 11, he goes down.